Jason Nash has found himself in such a mess since joining TikTok Live. People have been coming for him hard, judging him for battling for gifts on there, saying that this is virtual panhandling and he should go and do any other job. He seemed to stick up for himself in a recent podcast episode though, saying that TikTok is currently funding his life and he wouldn't want to be doing anything else, and that he wouldn't be doing it if he didn't have to, but in terms of trying to get a different job, he didn't seem interested. He said he was in the process of trying to make a TV show, but obviously something like that isn't profitable until it sells to a network or airs, so this is what he would rather be doing. He said he didn't mind the hate either, that in the beginning it was rough, but he's used to it now and he's heard it all, so he doesn't let it affect him. But I don't think Jason expected what was coming for him. It's horrible and truly so messed up that this did happen to him, but this past week, Jason's home was swatted. Police came to his home and there was even a helicopter flying over as this all went down in the middle of his live stream the other night. The terrifying event occurred while him and his wife were home, as well as his son.
What's wrong? I'm great. I'm live streaming. They swatted me. They swatted. My son okay? Is everything okay? Is everything okay? Anybody else inside? No. Okay, hold on. Let's get it put together and then. Yeah. So we got the high ground right here. There's a walkway down that way, and then it's backside too. Yes, sir. Okay. So they said nobody's in there no more. So okay. Well, put it out. Anybody in there? Los Angeles Police Department. Anybody out? Come on out. There's nobody in there, right? Anybody else in the house? No, sir. Okay, just listen to the officers. Listen to the officers. Again, this is Los Angeles Police Department.
It's truly so sick that someone would do this. I mean, seriously, this is terrifying and something that is not a game. This isn't something to laugh about, as someone really could have been hurt here, and the fact that his son was also home for this is so awful. He ended up talking about the situation the next day, saying that luckily his son didn't think it was that scary at first because he thought it was a David Dobrik prank. So it wasn't this traumatizing thing that he walked out the door and saw these armed police officers in this helicopter hovering. But it was a very real situation, and that kind of makes it even scarier because them thinking that it wasn't a serious situation could have gotten someone really hurt.
It's just like an awful experience. I've heard about it before. And it's just it could have gone so wrong. Someone could have been shot. I mean, I came out like an idiot with my tripod and my phone because I was taking you guys with me.
But Jason detailed more of what went down while he was on TikTok Live and begged people to not ever do this to him again.
And it was just really scary. And please, guys, if you have any kind of heart in you, just don't let that happen again. I'm asking, I'm begging you. It was really, really scary.
He said that the police didn't even really know what was going on when he was saying that he was swatted, and he had a hard time explaining to them that someone else had done this to him and he didn't really know why they had done it, but trying to explain that to the police officer was just a headache.
Police came and I said, I'm swatted. I said, I've been swatted. And I don't think a lot of them didn't even, thank you, Starsha. We were worried. A lot of them didn't know what swatted was. So I had to explain it to them. And then the officer was they kept trying to pin it on me or something. And I was I was just live streaming. And then he was well, what? He said, what kind of live streaming? And I was well, it's I was doing a battle. And he goes, a battle? You were fighting somebody? And I was no. He's maybe that's why. Maybe the person you were fighting was angry. And I was no, it's a battle. So then they're filing the report. Naveen was laughing at me because she came in and I'm showing the officers TikTok Live. And I didn't sleep a wink last night.
Even if you absolutely hate Jason or think that what he's doing is embarrassing or you don't like it or you find it annoying, this is just a horrible thing to do to someone. But like Jason said, this isn't the first time that this has happened to a creator, as he's heard about this happening to others. This happened to Jeffree Star while he was on TikTok Live not too long ago, and it's also happened to Ethan Klein as well. And speaking of Ethan, he even gave a warning to people recently when he was watching Jason on live in a recent H3 episode. He was telling people not to harass Jason, he didn't mean any harm, by watching him or wanting to send him gifts or anything like that. He was just honestly curious about everything that was going on, because Ethan knows that when people are going live, people can be really cruel, and especially in the Jason situation as of recent, a lot of people have been saying a lot of things to him, and he didn't want to bring any more of that.
Guys, and please don't go harass him. This is not what I'm trying to do. This is not what I want to happen. I'm just genuinely curious.
But clearly, someone felt like this week was the time to mess with Jason. It's unclear who it was as they're trying to track down the caller, but it's just an awful thing that someone would do something like this. Speaking of Ethan sending Jason gifts though, when he did, Jason was so thrilled and happy over it, and honestly, it was a little sad because he didn't know whether they were being nice or making fun of him on the show, and that's why they were sending him gifts.
Wait, what about? Oh my God, Ethan Klein, 26,000! Wow! A universe from Ethan Klein.
Wait, how much is 26,000?
Oh wow, Ethan Klein, 8th Street. Thank you, Ethan. That's very, very nice.
Watch, I'm gonna send another one. He's gonna freak out.
Oh wow!
I'm sending another one.
Just $15. That's nice. I don't know if it's a troll or if it's
No.
It comes in kindness. I'm not sure. Ethan again! Wow! Holy shit!
Another one. Let's send another one.
Before.
I have 180,000
Holy
coins.
shit!
A third one.
Come on, let's go.
Hey
Let's go.
man, thank you for the galaxy. Another one. Ethan, I've never seen that gift before.
He kept telling Ethan that he did not have to send what he was sending because he was giving such large gifts that equaled a lot of money, and Jason admitted that he hadn't ever even seen some of the gifts that Ethan was sending before. And he certainly freaked a little when he went to go see if he was being talked about on H3 and saw himself as the thumbnail and thought they really were making fun of him.
So I'm on H3 now? Is that
Yes.
what I'm being told? Can somebody type that here? I guess I'll look.
So I'm gonna drop a gold mine.
H3. Am I being made fun of on H3
No,
right now?
we're hooking you
Oh
up.
yeah, I'm the thumbnail. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, hello H3, how are you? Thank you, Ethan.
But he ended up saying that if he was going to be on H3, he was going to take this opportunity to promote his son's band because a lot of people were watching the live stream and the crew just found that really sweet of him to give his son this shout out.
This moment, if I'm on H3, go
He
follow
just
my
paid
son's
his
band,
mortgage,
Great
bro.
Big Cow.
What'd he say?
Great Big
What did he
Cow.
say?
Oh, his son's band? Is that what he said?
Wait, what'd he say?
Thank you.
My son's
Okay,
band.
use the glove at 30.
His son's.
18, he's a senior in
Oh,
high
great.
school.
But I think this
Thank
mess
you, Ethan,
of
for the
handing out.
crown.
Aw.
You're welcome for the crown, King. You dropped this,
I will take
King.
this opportunity to show Ethan's audience.
Ethan said that he ended up spending $1,800 on Jason that day, so he for sure made Jason happy. Ethan got really into sending the gifts and even wished that he would have sent some more because of how excited Jason was getting and how addictive it was to just send those gifts. But he did feel like at the end of the day, it was kind of virtual panhandling.
God, I wish I had more money. It was so fun. I want to
Yeah,
keep.
that's great.
That was so fun. I love throwing money to panhandlers. See, that's not nice.
No, that's me.
I mean, it is virtual panhandling, though, right?
I think literally, right?
It is literally, yeah, it's literally, you know, that was fun. That was a rush. That was so fun. We love you, Jason.
And Ethan did ultimately put the blame on David for being the reason why Jason has had to resort to do this on TikTok. He's talked about this before, the fact that he doesn't understand how the Vlog Squad could have ended up like this or how certain members really could have landed like this where they have no money and that they're panhandling on TikTok.
If this was anybody, I love the hustle, appreciate the hustle. It's the fact that David Dobrik, this man's supposed best friend, threw him out like a used tampon.
It's just become such a mess, but through it all, Jason is still going strong and continuing to go live and do his battles, not letting anything get him down clearly. Something that H3 mentioned though that I hadn't thought about is the fact that Jason has said that TikTok was working with him to get him started with going live in the first place, and maybe they're paying him a little extra or something on the side to have him be on the app. And it could certainly be a reason why he would be choosing to do this over something else if they really are giving him some sort of incentive or guaranteed money if he continues to be going live on their app. But who knows? Regardless, he's staying on and streaming despite all of the hate that's come his way. But let me know what you guys think about all of this and the fact that this happened to Jason this week. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.